Once upon a time, in a green forest surrounded by tall trees and singing birds, there lived a clever red hen named Ruby. She was small but smart, and everyone in the forest liked her because she was polite and kind. Ruby lived in a little wooden house at the edge of the forest, near a river. Every morning, she would wake up early, clean her little home, and go out to peck at grains. Not far away lived a fox named Rufus, a sly, hungry, and clever animal. Rufus had been watching Ruby for a long time. He thought to himself, "That red hen looks so tasty. One day I'll catch her and make her my dinner." But Ruby was not an ordinary hen. She was quick and smart. Every time Rufus tried to sneak close, she would spot him and run into her little wooden house, locking the door. Rufus had failed many times, but he never gave up. One sunny morning, he made a plan. The fox's first trick, Rufus dressed up in a long brown cloak and wore a hat. He carried a small basket full of fruits and walked to Ruby's house. He knocked gently on the door and said in a sweet voice, "Good morning, dear Ruby. I've brought you some juicy apples and sweet berries. May I come in?" Ruby peeked through the window. She saw Rufus's long tail sticking out from under his cloak. She laughed to herself and said loudly, "Oh, Mr. Fox, you forgot to hide your tail. No, thank you. I don't need your fruits." "Go away," Rufus growled in frustration. His trick had failed. Ruby outsmarts again the next day. Rufus returned with another plan. This time, he carried a musical flute. He hid behind a bush near Ruby's house and started playing a sweet tune. The sound was so soft and beautiful that even the butterflies danced in the air. Ruby loved music. She came to her window and listened. Rufus whispered, "Come closer, little hen. Let's dance together. I'll play music, and you'll dance." Ruby smiled and said, "Oh, Mr. Fox, I can dance from my window. No need to come out." Then she started flapping her wings and dancing inside her house. Poor Rufus couldn't trick her again. The stormy night, one night, dark clouds filled the sky. Thunder roared, and lightning flashed across the forest. Ruby sat by her little lamp, knitting a warm scarf. Suddenly, there was a knock on her door. "Knock, knock, who's there?" Ruby asked. A sad voice replied, "Oh dear Ruby, it's me, Rufus the fox. Please help me. It's raining heavily, and I have nowhere to stay. Let me in, just for one night. I promise I won't harm you." Ruby thought carefully. She didn't trust Rufus, but she was kind-hearted too. She said, "All right, Mr. Fox, you may come in, but only if you stay near the fireplace and don't come close to me." Rufus agreed. He came inside, shivering, but deep inside, he was still planning to eat her. The clever trapaz Rufus warmed himself near the fire. He thought, once she falls asleep, I'll grab her. But Ruby had guessed his plan. While talking to him, she quietly placed a big iron pot of water on the fire to boil. After a while, Ruby pretended to yawn and said, "Good night, Mr. Fox, I'm going to sleep." As soon as she closed her eyes, Rufus tiptoed towards her. But as he got closer, Ruby suddenly shouted, "Now," and pulled a rope. The boiling pot tipped over, not on Rufus, but right near his tail. The hot steam and water made him jump up in shock. "Wowww, my tail, it's burning," he screamed. He ran out of the house, howling, through the rain and into the forest, never to come near Ruby again. The morning after the next morning, the storm was gone. The forest looked fresh and clean. Ruby stepped outside and smiled. Poor Mr. Fox. He tried to trick me so many times, but in the end, his own tricks caught him. From that day on, all the animals in the forest respected Ruby not just for her kindness, but for her cleverness.